By the time this video comes out, my baby will have been born, but for now, we're making ribs. When I do ribs for the family, I usually like to do it in the Instant Pot, and I like to preheat it ahead of time. I set it to 375, and then I let it run until I'm ready to put the ribs in, usually for about 5 minutes or so. The ingredients you need are obviously a half rack of ribs, salt, pepper, cayenne, and whatever spices you like to add to your ribs. I use my own spice blend for the ribs, and I'll leave the recipe for that in the description box below. I do add quite a lot of salt. Here I'm using Redmond real salt, and I use a lot more than maybe you would initially think, and that's really just because I like a lot of flavor on my ribs. A nice light dusting of cayenne pepper. You can add as much of these spices as you want. And then I go pretty heavy on the spice rub here too.
You see Mama?
I like to put it in the air fryer with the rib side facing up. And I determine the time for how long to cook the ribs based on the size and like how dense the ribs seem. For this rack here, I'm going with about 18 minutes. Typically, I will go between 18 and 20 minutes. And I flip the ribs halfway through. Once they've cooked for that 18 to 20 minutes, I take the ribs out and I baste with our barbecue sauce. This is the kind that my family prefers, but you can use any barbecue sauce. Once the barbecue sauce is on, I put it back in the Instant Pot for a minute or two at 400 degrees. Once they're all finished, I let them set to rest for a few minutes on the counter. Now all that's left is to just cut them up and serve. Thanks for watching my video. Hopefully you enjoyed the recipe and the ribs.